Hey, what's goody, Frye Gang? Now it's been a couple days, and I think y'all all know what's coming, but I owe all of you a massive apology, as I was the biggest, the number one, the absolute most advocating activist for the no third kits propaganda that I was pushing. I was the number one believer that third kits would never happen. I was the number one non-believer of third kits. And now y'all are probably thinking to yourself, we got you. Nigga. And I won't lie, y'all did. Y'all did get me, nigga.
Papa. Nigga. What? Nigga.
But all I have to say in response to this, I truly owe all of you an apology. And all I have to say is this.
How about you focus on your diet, you fat ass, need to do keto ass, balding, fucked up genetics ass nigga, and worry about how to stop your midsection from fucking protruding from fats and greases. You bloated, stinking, worthless, basic, I can see around Walmart anytime I go in that motherfucker bitch ass nigga. Don't worry about me. Worry about your own self and get that ass bent too, you bitch ass nigga. It's 11:38 Pacific time. Stay off my dick and worry about how to use yours.
Y'all really thought I was this stupid? Y'all really thought I would fall for this that easily? That I would have to come out and apologize? And for what? And for what? And for what? All of this, little did you know, little did any of you know that all of this was actually a ploy. This was all just a big ruse. This was all my doing all along. This entire thing, the whole reason third kits had happened in the first place was because of me. This was all my mastermind. All of the inner workings, everything that led up to this, Urchin Underpass coming back, third kits coming, even Splatoon Raiders. This was all because of me, and y'all don't understand.
2 steps ahead. I am always 2 steps ahead. This has been the greatest social experiment for my entire life. It's alluring, it's compelling, it's gripping to observe all these unwell, disoriented beings roam the internet in search of stories, ideas, rivalries, where they feel encouraged and engaged, where they involve themselves with the stories and become a product of influence. Thirsty for distraction from time unspent, spoiling their minds, yet stimulating them at the same time. It's brilliant, and it's dangerous. I feel as if I'm monitoring ants on an ant farm. One follows another, follows another, follows another. It's mesmerizing. It's spellbinding. All these little consumers, all of these lost and bored people. People consuming anything that they're told to consume. So I am the villain because I've made myself one.
Always 2 steps ahead. Nay, three steps. Because Splatoon 3, third kits, Splatoon 3. So I was 3 steps ahead the entire time. Now let me break it down for you. Let me explain to you my genius and how all of this was my doing in the first place. See, what had happened was that Splatoon Splatoon 3 came and went. The grand festival came, no third kits. Or the final season had come, every weapon had finally gotten their remaining second kits. All of the remaining weapons that still needed second kits all got their second kits, perfectly rounded out to get the last ones during the last season. So a lot of people thought naturally this was the end. Splatoon 3 would not be getting third kits. Then people thought maybe during Grand Fest, maybe during the Grand Festival, we'll get third kits as a big thank you gift to the Splatoon community for supporting the series all the way this far and supporting Splatoon 3 as a game this much, and for making Splatoon 3 the #1 fastest selling Switch game of all time in Japan and the good old Japanese. But alas, Grand Festival came and went. Third kits never came and never went. So then people started to speculate. Thinking, pondering and wondering and pondering. Oh when are we going to get third kits? Perhaps I may have had a little bit of an inkling that third kits could be coming during the big Koshien tournament in December, because back in Splatoon 2, that is when the third kits for Splatoon 2 were revealed after the big tournament. So people got to speculating as people do, and they thought, haha, this is a pattern. Humans love patterns. Humans love finding patterns in things where the patterns don't exist. So people drew a pattern here that had absolutely zero way of indicating that a pattern was actually going on, and speculated that maybe we'll get third kits during this Splatoon 2 tournament, or during this tournament like Splatoon 2 did. Alas, this tournament came and went, and then yet again third kits never came and never went. So everybody was all distraught. Everyone, such a big proponent for third kits, everyone crying and losing their minds over third kits. Yet I was here laughing the entire time. Look at you fools, you absolute fucking idiots, you absolute bumbling bozos. Third kits were never going to happen, and they have not happened, and they will never happen. But alas, third kits have come and third kits have went. Now you may be asking, why now of all times are we getting third kits? People then thought, before I am getting ahead of myself, people then thought, the 10th anniversary of Splatoon is coming up May 28th 2025, the 10-year anniversary of Splatoon and where it all started. Yet that day came and went, and then alas, for the third time, how ironic, Splatoon 3 third time third kits. For the third time, kits never came and never went, and people were very, very sad. 3 days later, yes, how poetic, 3 days later, the new season started. Still no kits to be found, and then yet again, curiously, Nintendo had dropped a trailer for the new spin-off game of Splatoon Raiders. But wait, there's more. It turns out there's also an announcement of Splatoon 3 third kits. This was a shock to everyone. No one saw this coming. Why would they drop it now of all times? And I know in the back of all of your minds, like, we got him. We finally got that nigga. Fryethusiast, third kits are here. Look at him, such a loser. He's going to have to apologize. Where's my apology video? Apology when? When is the apology video coming? And alas, here it is. And I must say, this was all quite entertaining, all quite amusing, because I had planned this all along. See, what I had did was I had drum up so much anger about how third kits are never happening. I was the only reasonable person here. Third kits would never happen. And that caused such an uproar. Nintendo saw this and you're like, you know what? We do not like Fryethusiast. He is a very reasonable person, and we all know in this day and age on the internet, no one can have an actual thought for themselves. Everyone has to be a part of the same collective hive mind. No one can actually have their own brain and think their own critical thoughts on their own. They have to bandwagon. So, we will release third kits to prove Fryethusiast wrong. And what all of you don't know is that this was all a ploy. I did this on purpose, knowing Nintendo would do this just so we could get third kits. While yes, I, Fryethusiast, was a third kit wanter this entire time. This was all a ploy, putting on a facade, ruining my reputation as the big third kit hater. Because I secretly wanted third kits, and I knew this was the hard but correct way to go about this. This was the right choice to make to ensure third kits actually happened. And it was so successful that Nintendo decided to even throw an urchin underpass in there as just an extra little insult to injury. But all of this, alas, all of this, what you don't know is that all of this was my plan all along. To bring over third kits to Splatoon 3. No one ever believed me. Everyone doubted me. Everyone came after me for saying that third kits would never happen. But little do all of you know, I am the reason why third kits happened at all in the first place. You should thank me. Bow down to me. I am your savior, and I will lead you to salvation. There was never an apology. You fools, there was never an apology. You were even tricked by this very video. An apology was never going to be given because an apology was never warranted. You never deserved an apology because I did all of this for you. I did this at my own expense for your enjoyment. You wanted third kits, I gave you third kits. I am your savior. I saved you. I saved your life. I saved your enjoyment of Splatoon 3. I saved Splatoon 3, and I alone saved the Splatoon franchise. Splatoon was dead. After Splatoon 3, there was nothing more. Nothing more was coming after this. But alas, this whole third kit plan set out over many years gave rise to Splatoon Raiders, the very first ever Splatoon spin-off game. And who was the driving force behind all of it? That is right. It was I, Fryethusiast, and no one saw it coming. There was never an apology needed, and an apology you will never get, because that is about it. See you next mission, and play some goddamn Splatty.